Hello everybody, once again, Cesar here. So today we will get down to something different. Yesterday we were talking about essays in general, and today we're going to give you an insight into what an article is about. And I think that an article is pretty much in connection with an essay, in the sense that an essay could be some sort of a persuasive document. So we want to catch the reader's attention, trying to make use of all the tools that I am going to give you by looking at the board. So I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to start with the recording itself. Let me have a look. Okay, so my other application is here. And wow, the thing I cannot find is the is the microphone button. I can't believe it. I mean, I can see it on the stream, but I can't see it on my mobile phone. So okay, I'm just gonna go to the other application here. Oh, there we got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna get us started on this, and I'm not sure why my microphone doesn't work in the other application. Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't see the microphone itself. But anyways, I mean, hopefully you're going to understand most of the things that I'm going to say. So without further ado, I'm just going to go straight into the board to get into clarification everything that I say. So what I have here is all of these expressions that you can have here are rhetorical questions. Most of these questions' only purpose is to catch the reader's attention. So we try to, this I'm going to call them like clickbait questions. The only purpose of each of these questions is to just draw the reader's attention. And since the article is a very personal discussion with the man or the woman that is at the other end reading at the document, we can actually make use of exclamation marks and an informal register, plus with phrasal verbs and tools that will help you address the reader directly without getting into formalities. So what would life be like if? See how useful can this sentence be. What would life be like if we didn't have mobile phones? Sorry, here we need to say a passive tense. Passive tense afterwards. Ever since we have would be, would life, would be. So afterwards, this is second conditional. So rhetorical question with the second conditional. Are you one of those people who think that this is just relatedness, getting into other people's shoes? What will the future bring us if? What will the future bring us? Okay, so here it's present simple. So first conditional, rhetorical question. What will the future bring us if we keep on promoting artificial intelligence, such as these speech to text software, which is something that I am amazed at, as you could see. Third, have you ever thought about a certain scenario, a certain possibility with the have you thought? So this is the present perfect. present perfect tense. And what would you say if I told you that? So personalizing question, and this is second conditional as well. Second conditional. So as we said before, address the reader directly, exclamation marks, informal register. So here is the activity that we will be focusing on right now. And we need to write an article about my perfect holiday. So the class editor would like to know how teens would like to spend 2021 summer holidays, and especially considering these tough circumstances we have been through. Write an article telling us where would you like to go and what would you like to do there and why. And we need to write down 140 and 190 words. This is not remotely close to what you will be expected to do in the about examinations after you finish the second bachillerato course. But still, I mean, it's getting the pavement ready for what will become in the years to come. So this is a very good training, and we're going to get it straight into the computer so that we can get down to work and see how it is easily done. So let me just focus on my scene number 2, and here I'm just going to put this thing right away because it didn't work today for some reason. But yes, so I think that we have all the tools just in front. We have the document, and we have some expressions, rhetorical questions, as we just covered. There are some other ones that you might consider, but introduce an ideas and concluding the article just in the same way we did before in the essay, in the last session. So, my perfect holiday. Look, we're going to start generalizing it, and we're going to just get start about a general statement, like speaking about people's preferences. So some people enjoy relaxing, right? And not doing anything special for their holidays. Right? And then we're going to speak about others. Others would rather explore and find adventure. Which type of person are you? Which type of person are you? And this is the kind of question that relates you to the reader. My ideal holiday, and I'm going to speak about mine. My ideal holiday would be a little bit of both. And I can actually make use of what attracts me the most sentence. However, so this is a contrast expression, contrast linker. However, what attracts me most is having the chance to visit Hawaii. To visit Hawaii. I said Hawaii, just like the mobile phones brand. So I never meant to say that. So it's Hawaii. Visit Hawaii. And then I'm just gonna keep on the second paragraph an argument. Why would this place my favorite one, right? So what type of person are you is like a simple sentence, but as I said before, you can actually make use of the what will. Have you ever thought about the possibility of being in Hawaii? What would life be like if I lived in the past tense in Hawaii? So rhetorical question there. Continuing on the second paragraph, I'm just going to say another generalization. So everybody or everyone thinks of beautiful beaches with warm tropical water and palm trees when Hawaii
Hawaii is mentioned, right? This is true. But then look, and how am I going to use another kind of engaging question? So, what could be better than, what could be better? ¿Qué podría haber mejor than rolling out of bed and walking to a beach to read, swim, and sleep, right? And I close the exclamation mark. I've also read that you can go to traditional Hawaiian parties. I'm not sure how to write this properly, but I guess it's two I's. Hawaiian parties, which includes a feast, something to eat, and entertainment. So here I am presenting the information as if I didn't know about it before. So it's like I have also read, even if I didn't. It's just a display of knowledge and tools that you can make use of. Or just watching a show, or I'm just going to say a connector here. In addition to this, I'm going to use the one. In addition to that. In addition to that, I'm going to check if you can see everything here. Right. In addition to that, watching a show and eating a lot can be, sounds like, I'm just going to use sounds like an ideal holiday, right? And then look, I can add a comma and say, at least to me. So informality is clear in that last sentence. On the other hand, I'm going to speak about other characteristics to be taken into account. So on the other hand, lots of people make the confusion that on the other hand would have to be a contrast. Most of the times it is really, but well, in this case I can actually just add some additional ideas, or I'm just going to remove this. I'm just going to use another one. So I'm just going to say, if that weren't enough, si eso no fuera suficiente, I'm going to add some more things that make the trip worthy. So Hawaii, oh my gosh, I got this tendency to say Hawaii. Hawaii also has volcanoes. I'm just going to keep making mistakes as if I were a student and see if with the Grammarly application that I will use afterwards, I will get it corrected or not. So yeah, Hawaii also has volcanoes and lots of natural areas to explore on foot, certainly. And it would be amazing to see waterfalls and tropical wildlife. It would be amazing. So exclamation mark. So it would be amazing to see waterfalls and tropical wildlife. And then just going to get to the end of this paragraph, I assume. Well, I've got 140 words so far, so I am within the range that the article first demanded. But still, I'm just going to add some, on the whole, I can just imagine that all the aspects mentioned above will be like this when you get to the island. Obviously, I haven't experienced this trip myself, but hope is or will be never lost. So we have to be hopeful that something may happen. And then I can say, so I am sure that if you get the chance to go there, you will not regret it. And with exclamation mark. And there I have 201 words, which surpasses the limitation of words, which is not a problem really. I mean, teachers ourselves, we never are going to punish somebody that writes more words than the ones that they needed to do before. So I think that should be it. This is pretty much my article, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the Grammarly application. So I'm going to copy this and paste it to my Word document, which I have in here. So I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to use this window capture, and I'm going to use the Microsoft Word document. So here I pasted all my documents, and I'm going to open Grammarly and see if there are any corrections that could be reviewed. So as you can see here, I have parties, remove a space. So parties, definitely, and there's a mistake there. There's a space in between the word and the comma. So we're just going to click on the button, and it corrects itself. Then I've got includes, which includes. We are speaking about plural, so it shouldn't be includes, should be include, right? In addition, 2 T's, so I need to correct the spelling. Only 2 D's and 1 T. More, volcanoes, as I said before, it's volcanoes, it's not in our dictionary. The spelling is incorrect. Obviously, we need to add a comma, obviously, comma, and I haven't experienced. I mean, I purposely wrote this the way it is just to get the correction afterwards. So I haven't experienced. And I think that's it. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully this article lesson will be useful for you to consider in future examinations in English. So